Oh, whoops. Because I intentionally mute the stream so I don't hear my own voice. Oh, there we go.
Ow.
It
reset all of my settings, so yeah, thank you for that.
Oh no. No worries.
That was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn down audio in. I'm gonna raise your volume up.
Okay.
Turn down audio in output capture. Speak for a sec.
Hello.
Speak a little more.
Hello.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay.
Just having to adjusting audio levels is a fucking pain.
I can imagine. Especially when they reset things.
Yeah, exactly. 65. I think that might be enough. Alright.
It's a shame we missed that whole dialogue. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah!
People didn't believe it when I told them a samurai sent us here. Take care of yourself. And the little one. The people here don't have much to offer, but we'll do everything we can to help. See that?
Hello, my lord. I was just remembering the words of my old master Saigyo. To cleanse the spirit, one must first cleanse the body.
Saigyo was a wise man who spent too much of his later years singing in the hot springs.
But surely you agree his words ring true. The healing waters, purifying steam, and shade from a red maple. Nothing beats a hot spring bath to steel your spirit for battle.
I suppose you're right. That's exactly what I need.
Ooh. Alright. So completing Tales of Tsushima will.
A great bow is a work of art, my lord. Everywhere I visit, it seems more.
Oh. Crafting resources.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey again.
Let me actually. The obvious thing to do, because YouTube doesn't share shit with, but I know you shared it in your
Right.
How's it been? Broken it.
Alright.
Hello, mini arms.
Yeah.
If they heard that and paused, I'm like, motherfucker. I know they can't hear me.
I'm wearing headphones, so.
When you're fat Hannah. When you tried and I thought she
Uh-huh.
Why when you get up?
Back to oh,
What?
Summit Shrine.
Careful, my lord. This path is dangerous.
Yeah, every once in a while I think there's an act of God where, like, yes, it's headphones, but sometimes I think the worst things are the ones that they're gonna hear.
What are you doing?
So if she asks,
Yes.
I refer to all
Tending the
siblings
shrines.
as mini arms
When
or
the
mini
war
blues,
ends,
you know?
people will
Right.
use the pilgrims to mark their path, so they can find the Shinto shrines and pray for the kami's protection.
We could use their protection now.
Alright.
Yes, but the paths are too treacherous. I
Well,
tried
but
to
I
visit
guess
the
back in the
nearby
day,
shrine.
it could have been mini
Almost fell
boxes.
to my death.
Right?
Maybe I can reach it. As a boy, I climbed every tree and cliff around my village.
If you get there in one piece, pray for our island and take an omamori charm for yourself. Wear it close, and the charm will change your fate.
And perhaps the fate of our
Well,
home.
Pat put off his
Yeah.
stream too. I'm like, oh.
Oh, what?
Unintentionally, he's
Follow
challenged
the
Oh
way
no.
leads.
Oh,
I-
right.
Shrines all
Because I
across
gave
our
myself at
island,
least one more day
and
to finish that
Omamori
damn
shrines
order.
that rest there.
Right.
Oh. Well, I guess later tonight I'll be working on that. Because I was going to show off at least half of it on a stream.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, okay.
Alright.
They cut you off.
Ah, shit, I got away today. So
God.
it means it'll be
Yeah.
done. I mean, I'm still going
Oh.
to show it to him, but...
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, let's...
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna give that one to Polly. I'll be like, listen, motherfucker, I don't have money, so I can't donate to you. But I'm pretty sure
Right.
that like a drawing like this is probably worth like at least $50. So.
Alright.
Right, right. And Shadow is in the chat. Hey, Shadow.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi, Shadow.
Alright.
I even drew a gun, Arms.
Yeah, I saw the rifle. Surprisingly detailed. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It technically should be longer, but I wanted to size it to a dog. And I was like, I don't think a dog would be able to carry one of the real ones. Like, they really are a
Right.
spear gun. Like, they really are a spear gun. Especially when you draw them, you're like,
Wait, actually,
how the fuck did they function?
let me
What the
check.
Right.
It's in blues, right? T-text.
It's okay, TC. I know I could look it up. I know they do demonstrations on how they work.
Right, right, yeah, yeah.
Where did you post it? Or was it in my text chat?
He's,
That would be...
was it you, Jen? Oh.
Huh? Oh, I put it in creations.
Oh, creations. Thank you.
Sorry. I've been putting half of it in yours and then half of it in blues, just because half of my art is going in stages. And I like some of the pre-sketches, like the one I've got for the current one. I like having a copy of it. It's, you know, as it evolves, you know.
To be fair, that looks like it wouldn't work, but not necessarily because of length.
Oh, for the gun?
Yeah, it's missing a part of the mechanism that you would use to set the gun off, if you will.
Oh, the light part's there. It's just
Oh yeah,
the
it's,
angle wasn't really good for it.
it's very small, yeah. Because
Like I know what you mean, because it's supposed to be like the part where you're supposed to light it, and it's supposed to be the fuse.
yeah, generally it's more of like a pass shit. Died again. I'm actually kind of lost looking where to go.
No
I
worries, no
shall.
worries.
Hey, Cryptic.
Hi, Cryptic.
Hey, Sugar.
I don't mind getting pointers for you, because I know a bunch of you guys are gun enthusiasts, so especially the old ones.
Yeah, I see you've drawn it more in the sense of a cannon, sort of, where it's primed, where it would be more like a pan.
Okay.
That would, because you would put, you'd put some of the gunpowder in the barrel, and then some of the gunpowder on that pan, and then light it off from there.
It could also be the angle that I was using for the gun, because like a lot of the pictures I had were soldiers in formation, and as much as I wanted to do that, it wasn't a direct shot of the gun, you know, because you've got humans in the way of the gun
Yeah.
parts. So
Well,
I
looking
might
up,
have to Google more.
looking up something like a flintlock rifle, or I think even the older model of the Enfield rifle would probably be a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, because I knew there were pieces that I couldn't quite draw because of the angle. Like,
Yeah.
and a lot of the sketches I were using were other people's sketches too.
Yeah, but yeah, to be fair, the barrel length is more reminiscent of a modern. So when I say modern relatively speaking. I'm talking about a late 1800 rifle,
Yeah.
rather than, because in the late 1800s they would use more shorter barreled rifles. Generally.
Yeah, I did notice that between the varieties. Like sometimes the blade is always an attachment. Like you can always tell that.
Oh yeah, the
part's
bayonet is an attachment. It will always be an attachment.
But you could tell that the wood piece for the gun like changes. Like sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter.
Yeah.
And like I mean, I took artistic license with that because I was going to use the gun for the dog, but
Generally, when it comes to, and yeah, I am a little lost. I'm trying to get to what is clearly a shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck me, I didn't see this gap. Okay, I'm fine. And then, yeah, squeeze through there. But let me see if there's anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. You even get a good view. Yeah, Is it buffering on your guys' end?
No.
no, it's pretty good on our end.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to type F5 for cryptic.
There we go.
Yeah. But you can generally get away with a shorter stock. Just due to the nature of newer rifles. Yes, and I know there are several reasons why they shorten the rifles. One of them was because cavalry units started using.
Which makes sense, so it fits the horse. I mean, that's kind of why I had to change it for the dog, but I don't mind doing another one, like trying to do one that's more accurate, but I would rather... Yeah,
Oh
I'd rather
yeah,
talk to
oh
Josh
yeah.
about it, 'cause
No,
then I
it
can get
looks
better
authentic
picture.
enough as it is. I mean, it's more detailed than some of the stuff I've drawn, that's for sure.
But, like, the only way to get better is to draw other ones. But, like, yeah, obviously I took a little bit of license for the dog part of it.
Arms apart. Fuck you, Shadow.
I was wondering when you was going to respond to that, Arms.
Aye.
Yeah, you're going to take that sitting down.
Well, yeah, I am sitting down.
Well, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to enjoy
Yeah.
a video game while I'm standing, worrying about and...
Well, yeah.
Well, not
And you're
entirely
talking
impossible.
to me about a gun, which is not a light subject when you're thinking about what an item looks like and describing it to someone.
Honor the shrine.
Now, I'm going to probably be doing a lot of drawings like that, because the more I do them, the more I'm
Yeah.
forced to actually put detail into, like, clothing and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, bitch, if I can do a military uniform from, like, 300, 400 years ago, then I have no excuses for not drawing people's clothing today.
Right.
Because there's so many layers. Like, even the one for the dog, like, there was just layer after layer after layer that I'm like, I didn't even put them all in because I couldn't.
Right, yeah, like the page isn't big enough. But no, I'm really enjoying them, Jane. I'm really enjoying it. I really like them.
Well, I figure for every character I make for the UK, I'm gonna try and make one for somebody else, like the US.
Right?
Someday
Right.
I will swallow my pride and make one for Sam because he's my friend. But
Oh,
he's
right, yeah.
French, you know.
Yeah.
But their uniforms, you know, they were different. Like you could tell that the style was different. It's
Mhm,
just
mhm.
when you look at the old pictures, you can also tell that everything was handmade because uniforms are similar, but they're not
Right.
similar like a machine made them.
You have my thanks.
You know,
Right.
like there's little bits of differences in the uniforms.
Evening, Lord Sakai.
Like some of that I
Yeah.
don't doubt has to do with where you are. Like obviously your uniform's gonna have more thought put into it if you're an officer.
We're in the middle of a war.
But the details
I
there,
doubt spirits
like
are the cause of
it's
this.
just you can tell that a lot of that is handmade, and you can tell some of it was going to the professionals, and some of it might have been your mom.
Look, I zoned
Some of it
out,
might
and
have been made by
suddenly
your
I
mom.
hear some of it would have been going to your mum. And look at this fucking cave,
I'm just
Jesus
saying.
Christ!
That's not knocking your mom, by the way. Well, not your mom, but like historically speaking, in that stage of life.
Not knocking you.
You really do zone out of the most inopportune moments. Like,
Yes.
Yeah. What the hell?
I zone out a lot. This is an annoying thing about me.
Well, it is a discussion about clothing. It is boring, but like,
Yeah.
but it's details you wouldn't think of when
Aw.
you're drawing.
Yeah.
And I'd say that the detail, goes into, I think, whatever rank you're in. It's just the amount of clothes that there are. I kind of get what you're saying, Jen. Yeah.
Like, I think each layer does add to a statement. Like, you are saying something when you wear
Yeah.
it. So it can be down to something as simple as the satchel that's, around their waist.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
All that little
Exactly.
symbolism can place you as far as, like, the officer all the way up to the general. And it does kind of matter.
Yes.
Look at
yes,
this
yes.
sunrise,
I-
or is
I
that a
don't doubt
sunset?
I don't doubt my drawings are taking liberties with things that I know I'm doing wrong, just simply because I
Wait,
can
yeah,
draw
I'm
this one
going to the
easier.
west. This is a sunset. Neat. Look at this.
Yeah, but
It's
I suppose
beautiful.
with drawings, that sunset is fantastic. I suppose with drawings you can take a certain amount of liberty.
Not
it
everybody's
depends.
It
Yeah.
so
depends
high
on
up
the
in
intent.
historian that they're gonna know a satchel difference from this one to that one, but
Exactly.
Look, if you're doing it for the sake of art, then oh, why die match? Yeah, if you're doing it for the sake of art, then I can see why taking liberties would make sense. Especially
Yeah.
if you're preserving like historical authenticity. But you might not necessarily be so one
I
to
don't really
one.
understand what a piece is really. Like the truth is that sometimes you don't really like you understand it has historical. You know it means something, but you don't understand what it is.
Significance. Yeah.
Like even like the badges that I was trying to draw on the dog. I don't doubt that buckle means something. It was it looked like a different form of a compass, like almost Roman,
Oh, okay.
but it looked like a compass. But I don't doubt like on an officer, like if it had a picture of like a king or something, that means something,
Yes. Yeah.
or if it has like any of your symbolism. I don't. I know I pick on the lion because I've seen that one so often, but yeah, I know that one's Scottish. So if on a
Sure,
buckle
sure.
I saw a lion, I would assume he was a Scottish officer.
Isn't
Right.
lion English?
I don't know. I thought it
I
was
think the
too,
lion
but
is-
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
can't
lion
remember
is
off the top of
English.
my head.
Because we have the 3 lions for our coat of
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Barnaby lion was yours. I mean,
I
they're not
can't remember
like
off
they
the-
don't exist anymore, but it's okay.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
a
okay.
it's not a living lion anymore. Like you can't find them anymore.
No.
They kind of went extinct, but I thought it was
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
the one that yours was based off of. Also because of that.
Right.
A lot of people don't know, like, yes, it was a beautiful line, but when it went extinct, you kind of kept the picture up so that people wouldn't forget the lion.
Right.
That's why those symbols mean things. Like, that. I know I can't do everything. Like, I know that's why I don't mind doing, like, certain pieces separate. Like, you know, if I do a buckle separate from the rest of the piece, so I understand what I'm trying to do. Or
Sure,
same with the
sure.
gun.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But even then, for what I'm guessing is a first or maybe second attempt, it looks really good.
Well, compared to the first gun I did that looked like a laser cannon, I'm like, okay, at least this one looks like a gun. Yay! There was a lot of bits and bobs on it, too. Like, I admire that part about drawing it, like, how many pieces went into making it work. Because, like, the metal bits aren't just in one or two sections on that gun. Like, it goes all the way down.
Right.
Which tells you, like, how the mechanism is supposed to work. So yeah, I'm gonna keep drawing it and then sending it to you, Arms, because I don't doubt you'll give me, like, okay, you're missing this. I see what you got there, but you're missing this.
To be fair, the only two complaints I'd have about the rifle that you've drawn there are obviously the ignition mechanism, which I've already gone through, and maybe the barrel is a little short. Not necessarily the stock, but the barrel itself.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, to be fair, the bayonet would be sticking out, but...
That part wasn't as important, you know,
Yeah.
because I saw images where, like, they're not small blades, but that wasn't the most important part. Like, that part I could see adjusting.
Yeah.
But the barrel is the part that I do think that's the part that matters. So, like, the next time I do one, I'll try and see if I can measure it better. But I have to hit the bucket and actually go to an art store and get some more rulers.
Right.
But I mean,
I
just...
like the oh, sorry.
But I mean, for the attempt,
Yeah.
it's a really good attempt for someone that doesn't know much about firearms. It's like,
Well,
because...
that's,
it's like, I'm not that good at drawing guns. Especially from what I'm guessing, maybe it's a few references and maybe partially from memory.
cryptic. Watch out, Jen. Justin might throw you in jail for drawing a gun. I'm like, listen, bro. Anybody who can construct one of those nowadays, I would be more concerned with them anyway, because that means they're an engineer with that much capacity.
Yeah.
And that means they don't need a printer to make a gun.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Well, in your case, you definitely need a printer.
Yes.
But
The Shogun has a plan.
Right?
Yes.
When we took Tsushima, hoping for something that will never happen.
there doesn't seem to be anyone to talk to.
Yeah, a lot of your villages are kind of empty.
Well, it's not that they're empty, it's just that people aren't really... Oh, I wanted to grab those supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah. And Alright, let me...
My family has used white dye for generations. I thought all the samurai were dead.
Is that any way to greet a visitor?
Forgive my manners, my lord. I spend all my time alone. My only company is dyes and brushes, lacquer and cloth. I've perfected a shade of white like sparkling virgin
I have an
snow in
unhealthy
frozen
fascination
yogurt.
with
Bring me the
firearms.
necessary ingredients.
I fucking love
I will
firearms.
adorn you in white, like death.
In what way is it unhealthy?
In the sense that it's, not necessarily traditional.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, not traditional, but... Oh, that one's looking nice. Pure Intent headband. Yeah, no, that mask is a hell no from me.
My work is
My only
impossible
response to that answer would be
without the right
everybody's going to have a
materials.
special interest, so why can't it be firearms?
Well, yeah, I have a few, to be completely honest.
Right. Well,
That one is a bit more of a guilty pleasure. Sort of.
Mm-hmm. Well.
I think I have an unhealthy obsession with anything, but with guns, I acknowledge that they're part of what made the world change. Like they are a historical thing that happened, and and I still think they're fascinating because it's still mechanics. Like, it's still based off of, like, throwing a rock at someone, but it's mechanics. It's the most efficient way to throw a rock at somebody is a gun.
Exactly, yes.
Shit, this band. Ah! This one's gonna be fucking bullshit. Yes! That was surprisingly difficult, yet easy. Yeah. It's... To be fair, I know generally more modern firearms. Sort of, World War II and post World War II. Yeah. But there are a few, you know, like World War One firearms I'm familiar with. A lot of times I get confused with the bolt action rifles, considering they have a similar form factor.
Yeah.
Though visually there are still plenty of differences between many of them. Alright.
Well, see, that's why I looked up the specific one. Like, when I went red coat, I still went with red coat. Because they showed the rifles that they were using. When I referenced it like that, but...
Yeah. Well, when it comes to redcoat, there is the Enfield rifle, I think would be a... Which is confusing because there is also the Lee Enfield rifle.
Any word on Tomoe?
There's the whole borough of Enfield.
I'm not sure you are ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
And,
It's not far off the mark.
And then there is the
Tomoe
experimental
is fearless.
Enfield rifle, the
She is
EM1.
not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not.
Yeah, but that's extremely interesting, Shadow.
Well, I like the medieval era too, but like one of the things with doing the red coats is I made a mistake. I thought they had a sword, or I at least thought that
Cavalry units and officers generally had swords.
But it's not the same thing as a
fearless,
medieval sword.
No.
Like the difference in how it evolved from
Leopards can't
like
blast you
medieval
away
times
off
to the
bow.
sword that they were using. Like sometimes it was barely bigger than like a large knife. You know,
best way to
like
rid yourself
if
of
you
an
look at
enemy
some of the
is to befriend
pictures,
them.
like some of them
Which
are
is
like
what the
you could tell it was more of an
Mongols have
officer's
now,
sword, and
You could
sometimes
change that.
yeah, this was a cavalry sword. Because it's just it's meant to fit on a horse.
Choice.
Right.
The first time she's made it.
Yeah,
And
We don't know it was her fault.
so generally what they would use is the saber, which is curved for
Yeah.
better cutting power, but also, as you said, it's easier to, you know, utilize in terms of cavalry combat. And generally, curved swords have been used a lot, you know, from certain models of the scimitar. I think some falchions also.
You have to
Now, if I
climb
were to
get
do
there.
something medieval,
can make
I
it,
don't even
Sensei?
know that I would necessarily go with the swords. Like, the swords are neat. They are. But I think more units were using different weapons to begin with. Like, I think you see more people with, like, pickaxes and pikes and...
It would generally be pikes or spears.
Yeah.
And it's,
Or bowman. Like, for you guys,
Not
if you're
bad,
lucky, you're a
Sakai.
bowman.
I completely forgot I
You
had a
said the
coffee
only way
brewing.
up was to climb.
No.
Oh.
I said you had to climb.
How dare
It's
you?
good
That poor
exercise.
coffee.
I know, right?
Arrows. Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick
Coffee's
up their trail
lives
by
matters.
practice target.
There is no target.
No, I would totally do a
Yeah,
different
that
stint just
watchtower.
for
Not bad.
just
since
for a
the-
British archer. Just because
Right.
they're still well worth writing about. I could never pull one of their bows. They'd have to give me the baby version. Like, is this one for 5-year-olds? Yes, I can pull that.
Yeah. The interesting thing about how weapons sort of or swords specifically evolved is that they simply got
How
bigger.
many Mongols is Tomoe training?
Oh,
Which I
God,
it
I'm
makes
pretty sure that's
sense. I mean,
someone's head.
it's a fear thing, you know.
Useful
Like,
target practice.
you come after somebody with something like that. Obviously, you're gonna deal with it, but still. Ah, see, Shadow's like, but a red coat going into battle with long swords like the Crusaders before them would have been based. I'll draw you one someday. Who knows? I kind of was trying to go with that originally, but then I just started looking at pictures of what it's supposed to look like, and I was like, nah, Jen, actually put some credit into this.
That was sloppy, but that wasn't. It also wasn't that bad.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
Yeah.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
Oh, that would be.
Didn't think
It
to
would
mention
be.
it.
If you can't
but-
handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought?
Like the one where I got my ass kicked, but don't worry about that.
I'll test you as I see fit.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
You sarcastic dick! Alright, so yeah, I'll be right back and actually get that brew, and there's also
Okay.
pizza waiting for me. So I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't be too rowdy!
We'll
should only,
try not to be.
matter of seconds.
Should we time him? Should we time him?
Yep.
Um,
The coffee city.
Yeah,
getting
cough.
cold. Cold.
Coffee's lives matters. Coffee's
Right?
lives matters. Yep, yep. Ah. Here's a nightmare thought for you. There is no coffee. No!
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, that was fast.
Where did she go, Sakai?
Well,
That was
I
fast.
haven't.
Do you drink it black?
A lot of tracks.
No,
A dozen men.
Um,
Maybe more.
I'm not judging.
I
Everyone does
drink
what they
it
want
black,
with their
but
coffee.
yeah, the coffee got too cold to drink, unfortunately.
That arms is first. That arms is first. That arms is first.
Or you'll die.
Do you plan to use your bow this time?
If we find her.
And if not,
Can you take a dozen enemy soldiers without me?
if
Now,
I
I'm always a
must.
little surprised when somebody your age does actually drink it black. I don't judge. Like, it's not a bad thing. I'm terrible. I put the milk and sugar in mine. I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that.
Well,
anymore."
I like some sugar in mine,
No, I like sugar in mine.
but I'm not really a fan of milk in my coffees.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Do you drink like instant coffee at Arms, or is it
Yeah.
like yeah? Oh, I have to have milk in mine. If it's instant, yeah, I have to have milk in it. And yeah, I will drink filtered coffee. I will drink that black because it does have a different taste to it. Very much so, I think.
It's a richer flavor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I still
So,
like milk
yeah.
in it, but that's
Right.
just me. Like the Koreans call it baby milk.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Because they think you're being a little bit of a baby about drinking your coffee.
Oh my god.
But
Okay.
I just think it smooths it out. So it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I do that. But I don't always do the sugar. Sometimes I do the sugar, but if I have milk, I can rationalize that I don't necessarily
Oh,
need
shit.
the sugar.
Right.
Especially
yeah.
over here, because I don't doubt that they add sugar to milk over here. Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know. That's an interesting thought. Oh, okay.
yeah, that is a rumor that they add a
Okay.
little sugar to the milk over here to encourage the
Oh.
kids to drink it more. And I'm like, you don't need to encourage the kids to drink milk.
Well, no. If kids are gonna like milk, they're gonna like milk without the sugar. Yeah, yeah.
Cowards straight from the shadows.
Forgive me, Uncle.
And Cripsy, once you're black, you can't go back. Well, you know, I guess Michael Jackson tried. Hello?
Hello.
I thought my internet cut out or something. Oh, or Discord is doing some degeneracy. Okay, fair enough.
Hey, another leader killed. Neat.
Woo.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I went quiet, because he was in the middle of the battle.
Aha. Oh, I
I'll
see.
do that if it looks like it's something he. If it's something I would be concentrating on, I'll just shut up. If it's something else doing it.
Okay.
Did you see a Japanese
take the
woman
hint.
with these Mongols?
No, you're good. It's just
She was giving them orders.
it's the
What
one
did she say?
odd time that I get to do
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
All I heard, my lord. Forgive
so if I go quiet, that's usually
Apologies
my
for the
brain was-
crunching, by the way.
Sure.
I know it's not professional, but it is a little bit later. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I know I have a noise gate, but I don't think it would be effective enough for suppressing that, especially for the audience.
So what you're saying is the one time I'm being polite and doing the right thing is the one time you'd like us to do a say
Yeah.
random words to fill in the noise.
Pretty much.
That's funny.
You can't bloody win, can you?
I taught a monster how to hunt.
They heard
To be fair, I don't think I could have helped it. Like, if
mentioned
I'm
here she
concentrating
springs.
that much on the
She's just
scene
getting
to the
started.
point where I can think of arms might need
Right.
some too. I can't.
Sakai.
At that point, I'm concentrating
The way
too
you
hard.
fight.
Yeah,
It's
right.
not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
No, I'm just thinking that's it. That's it.
faced
I
an
am
enemy
never
like
doing
this.
another live
I do
stream
what I
ever again.
must
No,
to
I'm
defeat
kidding.
them.
I'm kidding.
Someone
But
who's
yeah.
a killer who goes around like a thief.
You didn't see Commodore.
I've seen enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Yoshi Springs, I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
Yeah, apparently just jumping and fucking shanking a dude is considered bad form.
Oh, okay. So what are you supposed to do?
No, I mean, like, in terms of the culture, rather than
Oh,
it actually being a bad thing.
right.
I'm not sure if that was really the case for actual samurai, though, on account of, like, it might be sort of in the same way that, chivalry is misinterpreted.
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
And boy, is that word misinterpreted.
Yeah. I guess I never really knew what it meant in the first place, but yeah.
So chivalry specifically is a methodology of combat.
Right.
It's
right.
how you fight more than anything else.
Aha.
It's just been highly misinterpreted as
How you treat women.
Stay safe, my
yeah,
lord.
or code of honor.
Yeah,
Though that
yeah.
can technically be considered chivalrous,
I saw a flock of birds
But-
Kind of,
circling
I
in the
suppose.
sky, my lord.
but
I went to
playing
see whether
dirty
they
can
were,
also be
and
seen
found the most
as
beautiful place.
chivalrous as well.
I sat and stared,
Right,
lost
right,
track of time.
It's really
Only
about
inspiration these
the
days.
best way of surviving.
During times of conflict,
right, right.
warriors would
mhm,
visit such places and write haiku.
I heard the art of haiku prepares the mind and body for battle. Is it true, my lord?
It is. But you don't have to be a warrior to benefit from poetry.
Oh, hot spring. Bring on the sexy bitches.
Right.
No way you can, because yeah, you are supposed to sort of. Ah, there we go.
Saved from the battlefield by a thief. What will my uncle think of Yuna?
Calm yourself, Shadow. Calm yourself.
Oh yeah, these hot springs increase my max health, which is incredibly helpful.
Uh-huh.
Given enough time, there'll be mods.
Mm-hmm. Cheeky.
But
Yep.
yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah. Then again, I'm pretty sure that's what Jin Sakai is a sort of supposed to be representing. This idea that the old ways are incompatible with. Not if you're gonna be so gay about it, Cryptic. Jesus Christ.
Let's go, Nobu.
Also done. Cryptic, type in the chat for a second. Whatever degenerate. Okay. Yeah. Well, I say okay because I wasn't entirely sure of the specific doctrine. Because yeah, as Shadow said, it varies depending on just where you were.
Right.
There we go. Cryptic's got a wrench.
Oh my god. And the universe imploded.
Well, I can always remove it if he causes too much of a trouble of an issue, yeah.
Yeah. You can always remove it and the wrench.
But
Dish. Yeah.
Any news of Tomoe?
Travelers have been shot dead on the roads in and out of Hiyoshi Springs. People are afraid to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's her doing?
A few archers at strategic points can isolate a whole town.
A tactic of yours when you were Clan Nagao's archery master.
Tomoe was a good student.
Too good. We're fighting your own reflection.
We will turn that to our advantage.
the past never passes. Eru.
You okay there, Jin?
Yes, I was
How do
called.
you propose we find these archers?
Okay.
We think like Tomoe.
I also made a joke about, you shall not pass, but I muted it the wrong line.
Mm-hmm.
Normally
Right.
I mute when I cough.
Right.
We want to control movement in and out of Hiyoshi
I was
Springs.
like, you shall not pass.
Where do we put
Oh.
archers?
So this is where they got that quote from. Okay, kidding. I might be off on this one, but if you really think about the era as you play this game, this is during medieval times.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Batman. Hey, no, I won't stop joking. I won't stop
bad.
joking, Jane. No, sorry.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
People already avoid the main road. Archers there would be wasted.
That path behind the inn.
No. Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
A handful of men could shut down the road to the coast.
Yes.
I would want someone looking over the bridge into town.
So would I.
Yeah, this is
The
really
road
pretty.
south runs along a high ridge.
Don't know if it's accurate,
Perfect place to rain down arrows.
but it's pretty.
Tomoe would agree. There's
Very
hope for
pretty.
you.
I still
Let's
think
go
the
hunting.
bamboo is cheating. I think they just do that because the other trees are harder to draw. I don't blame them. I'd do that too. I get it. Strategically placed extra bamboo so I don't have to do cypress and other pine trees. And poplars, because those are everywhere.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Achoo! Ah. Yeah.
What else
Pen
did you
of
teach Tomoe?
1978.
I held
Ha.
back nothing.
Including why you left Clan Nagao?
1978, they'd all be in an office drawing anime. Kidding.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Preparing for the stock crash that they still haven't forgiven us for. Batman's jelly because Cryptic's a mod and he isn't.
Yeah.
I regret
You guys
modding.
wait, no, I think he's in a fight. I'm not saying he wouldn't give you the mod powers, but probably better if he kills people first before he pauses. Can't speak for your arms. He's very jelly. Did you see my picture? Batman? I didn't need to yell that. I put it in creations. I still have to work on it.
All those innocent dead. Tomoe has thrown everything away. Betrayed our people.
She is a traitor because the Mongols offer
Poor
power,
horse.
wealth, status. Things denied
I mean,
them
there's
by
dead
birth.
men all over the
Tomoe knew
place,
she
but
was
you know,
in a
poor
lower
horse.
station than she deserved.
Now you're being
Ah,
too kind.
okay, he hasn't been on Discord. No hurries.
Kindness can be
No
useful,
hurries.
even to a
It
warrior.
will be there when you get
Told
there.
you that. Sun
Yes.
Tzu,
My uncle,
Yes, smoked steak
he
is
didn't
delicious.
tell me.
Yes, it is.
he
Yeah.
showed me.
Mm-hmm.
Mercy creates a debt.
your uncle
Look,
showed
Crypt
mercy
trying to make us
people
all
who
hungry.
pose no danger to him.
I know, right?
Safe
Are you
bet.
gonna buy us all a steak, Cryptic?
Yeah, yeah. Come on, Cryptic, where's my steak?
Alright. I'll also put you as a moderator, Bats. Only because he is a mod on my Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Ambush!
Did you make one for your birthday? Good. Was it big? Because you deserve a big one. If you're gonna smoke a steak, and it's your birthday, it should be at
Don't
least.
don't ever say to Crypto that you deserve the big one, for God's sakes.
Oh, come on, it's his birthday. He's a little
Wow.
bit. You know, he should stereotype himself as American. It's his birthday.
Yeah,
The steak
yeah.
eat plate.
Yeah. She should be, hey Blue, should we get Spoonie to inspect it? So, you know,
Yeah,
she's the meat inspector.
right?
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
pro
yeah.
meat inspector, especially this
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Suck on that,
One more snake.
bitch!
Come.
Sorry, talking about,
guy who shot.
Well, we're talking about meat. And yeah.
He smoked a guy.
Hey,
haha!
yes. Uh-huh.
I really need to be more careful about jumping off high places.
Become your student.
Yes, you should.
She showed up at my dojo with her father's
You and
makeshift
Blue
hunting
both. Like,
And
whenever
refused
you
to
ride
leave.
horses
You
in
didn't
any
turn her
game,
away.
I know that you're gonna
Tried.
drive them the same way you
She
do the
sank
GTA
arrow after
cars.
arrow
Oh,
into
yes.
my targets.
Yes.
I've never seen
I do find
Yeah.
it funny. It is a pixelation,
had
so
to-
like,
Yes.
you know, my
Yeah,
feelings
yeah.
become a lot less like, oh god, that poor
Useless
horse.
in the fight.
Distance and kindness.
And I have to remind myself of all the horrible things I've done
Never
to
hesitate.
baby dinosaurs in my
warrior
life, so I
spirit.
don't judge you as much.
Rise. Rise.
That just sounds
Remember,
horrible.
mate,
What the fuck?
and remember, after all, it is only a game.
Yeah.
It's not real life.
Arms, I'm gonna tell it to you, I'm just gonna tell it to you. When I was playing Ark on Satsu and Monkey's server, because of the amount of breeding I would do, they put a sign outside of my base that said Jennifer's abortion clinic
Oh, Jesus Christ.
to get like really, really high level dinosaurs.
You have to
really
breed 'em.
colorful. Yeah. And so, you know, you take them out for a walk. They go for a walk. It might be into the pen where the adult dinosaurs are, where they will then be happily fed off of baby dinosaurs, so they get points for it. But
Right.
all the same,
Right.
Oh, you. Ah!
Whoops. Ooh.
Put your man there.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard. Alright, so if you saw in that standoff, it didn't quite work so well.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's generally an issue with
With
this port.
oh, okay.
Aha!
Sensei Ishikawa.
You know the name Ishikawa?
I do. I have message. Speak. Sensei. All of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy. Like the victims of Hironori Naga. Silence!
Oh damn, that's fucked up.
Hironori Nagao.
Hello?
Hello.
Did I fight the
Hello.
bandits?
What
It was
happened?
decades ago.
Oh,
He was
you
reputed to be a great
you
archer.
defeated somebody.
Did he study the
They've
field?
died hard.
No.
Tomoe is
The sky
spreading
is crying
lies.
for
There's
them.
a seed of truth.
Tear, tear.
Wants us to doubt each other. We're all that
How you
stands
can tell I
between
wandered
Hiyoshi
off for 2
Springs and a
seconds long
bloodbath.
enough to come back. to that
Yes.
somber
Yes.
scene.
Stand
Yes.
together.
Moment of
Yes.
silence.
Right.
We'll plan the town's defense at my dojo. Meet me there and be ready to fight.
I was staying silent for a reason.
You're all good. You're all good.
I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, feel free to talk as much as you guys want. No?
Okay.
Oh no, I'm happily watching you. I just, I checked my notifications for 2 seconds, realized that somebody's trying to fix their Discord, and I don't understand what it is that they're trying to do. And so I'm like,
Right.
oh, you know what? I'll come back to you guys later.
Yeah.
That's all that
yeah,
was.
yeah.
It was just like 2
Right.
seconds of like, what the fuck? And then
Right. Yeah.
harder,
yeah.
what the fuck? Because I realized it was a, I don't know what this is. And then oh, okay, well, you know what? I'll come back to arms because I know what arms
Right.
is.
Right.
Well,
Technical
knowing.
issues, yay. Right. Yeah, knowing. Do you know what you're doing, Arms?
No.
Do you? You're on a horse. I hope the horse hopes that you know what you're doing. You were on a cliff.
Yeah.
The horse will be
I
fine.
should always be damned, yeah.
You need more puns.
Good to know the birds really like you. You know how often I try to get a bird to come visit me and they're just like, we don't do that.
How the fuck does that hurt?
Yeah, it's one of those things that I take as a blessing in front of my apartment, TC, is I have a whole shit ton of fir trees, so every year I'm bound to get at least either a squirrel nest or a bird's nest. One of the two. Because they fight with
Oh,
each other.
nice. Nice, okay.
Yeah, they
Oh my
fight
God,
with each
okay.
other a lot. Like between the
I saw a
birds
terrible
and the
battle near
squirrels
Farmstead.
and who's gonna get the spot.
Bandits and Mongols
But it looks like
slaughtering
this
each
year
other.
it might be
Normally,
the
I'd let them tear into
the
each
littler
other all
birds,
they
the
want.
what
But
are they
the
called?
violence may put others in danger.
We get chickadees and then we get
Keep away
swallows.
from there.
So it could
I'll
be
have a
either
look.
or. Like they are different from each other, but you have to look closer to know. But last year I almost got one to land on my hand, and I was like, this year,
Right.
TC, I need to get some bird
Nice.
Because they don't land on your hands
Yes.
for free. You have to buy their love.
No. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do a bird feeder, but you actually do. Like, they do require cleanup. Like you have to clean up after the
Yeah.
birds if you do that. So.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know that I.
Hmm.
You know your swords.
If I could set up for it, like I've seen professionals do it, where they just put like an under trace so they can just clean that out. You know, like the
I'd see it in person.
newspaper
It's
route.
been some time since I trained on a bamboo stick.
Right.
I would be honored
Newspaper
And I
is
just
really
saw
good.
what.
in action.
Right. I just saw what Batman put in the chat. If Arms was a gay Arab, he'd be throwing himself off a tall building. Holy
Yes.
shit.
Only he would put a sign around his neck first, saying, "I am the real Batman."
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Before he did it.
Oh god. Oh my god.
The Sakai steel is a truly
And I was
fine
totally
blade,
not stealing that from a scene from a
wielded by
movie
an
that I
even
haven't
finer
seen in like
swordsman.
15 years or something.
But training with bamboo
Right,
only make you
right.
stronger.
I'll need strength for what lies ahead.
There are bamboo stands throughout the island. They will help
Oh,
sharpen
I'm
your
gonna hear
skills
about
on the
that later.
journey. Farewell, my lord.
I think that bamboo shit is gonna really piss me off at some point.
See? It's too much of it.
No,
Like,
I
I know you
mean,
guys
in the game, you have to cut it in sequence, and it's a relatively fast set of button presses.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that's gonna fuck me off.
Sakai,
Because it's kind of a short window.
we must deal with Tomoe's threat against
Well,
Yoshi
at least
Springs before it's too
Batman
late.
thinks that now
don't
all the
understand the
bamboo
fixation
will
on
know
the
to
town.
fear you.
I was born
For you are
there.
their lord and killer.
Destroying it proves our worth to the Mongols. And humiliates me.
But the terrain works in our favor. 2 skilled archers can hold off hundreds.
Or we allow the Mongols to take it.
So now that's something I've never
Tomoe
tried
wins
eating.
a victory.
But every
lets her
time you
guard
walk
down.
by them, I'm aware that
Then
you,
we strike.
you supposedly you can,
Sacrifice
but the
Yoshi
bamboo
Springs
shoots,
for Tomoe.
if you pick them,
Sacrifice is
apparently you
worth
can
it.
eat that.
Tomoe would agree, Sensei.
Oh.
And then some weirdo put it in a can, so I know you can eat that.
Fine, Sakai.
I'll have to ask Cryptic
Shall
about that.
attack from the north. We should focus our efforts there.
Scout elevated positions. Place
Steel
arrows,
seems like
and
eating
Listen.
wood to me.
Did you
I
hear
don't know
that?
why. Even if it is a baby.
Mm-hmm.
One arrow, one death.
Baby wood choo choo doo. Baby
Oh
wood
god,
choo
he would be. Oh god. Anyway, I should go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Sure. Blue is like no.
I wondered when Tomoe's new friends would visit.
No, Shadow. Wonder Woman edit. Janelle, no. Alright, and what makes that kind of hilarious is, for anyone that knows,
If the point was to kill us, she would have sent more men.
Or the point was not to kill, but to delay.
Hiyoshi Springs. The attack is starting.
Sorry, Blue. I had to. You know, it's just my brain was like, let's edit this song yet
You
again.
fall today. Promise me. Keep hunting Tomoe.
I promise, Sensei.
She knows you're my student. Your
What's
death will
worse,
destroy
Blue,
my
is if
legacy.
I were to sing
Your
that
way of
to
the bow will
Spoonie, I
survive
could see
with
her
me.
drawing like a
Where
little
will Tomoe
baby
strike?
In the
field of
background, near the
bamboo
waterfall.
shoots.
The most vulnerable point.
And they look like little
get there before the
cute little
Mongols begin to
babies
prepare
sprouting out of the
defense,
ground. It's
it won't be
baby.
easy.
What shoot shoot toot toot toot.
Yeah. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman might be my least favorite Wonder Woman, with the Injustice Wonder Woman being a relatively close second.
Yeah.
The Injustice Wonder
Yeah.
Woman's a cunt.
I'll be right back.
Hello, no.
You two, come here.
What is it, my lords?
Mongols are heading for Hiyoshi Springs.
Gather everyone at the inn and stay out of sight. We will deal with them.
Yes, my lords.
Hello, no. Hello, no.
Good sight lines over here. The Mongols won't be able to flank us. We don't have much time. What can we use to our advantage? Not many options.
We'll exploit the ones we have. Those barrels could do some damage. Dry grass. Lure the Mongols in.
We'll make sure you have flaming arrows.
Hornets
Oh, he's
nests.
back.
Excellent distraction. Take these flaming arrows and try not to burn yourself or me.
Then don't get in my way, Sensei.
Get ready. The Mongols will be here soon.
You're getting closer.
Good. Let's demonstrate the way of the bow for them. They're coming downhill. Take them.
One arrow, one death, Sensei.
Alright, so we make like a Taliban and we go kaboom, bitch!
How's that, Sakai?
I'm ready for more.
So are they. Coming down the main road.
I've got them.
Got sloppy. Ah!
Hey, Batman.
Hello, people, and yes, I do know your real name. What TC actually stands for, I've discovered it.
Right.
Tai Chi Champ.
Oh, dear.
Well, it could have been Tiny. Well, not called that show.
No sign of Tomoe.
No, let's not go there.
Hello, Arms. I noticed that when you say something,
Batman.
hello Jen, when you say something, or when Jen says something, Arms responds. When I say something,
Sorry, I am literally in a combat section, but okay.
I kept doing that to you too, Arts.
yeah, but he likes you.
I also asked him questions about guns, so.
Yeah, I noticed. And actually, the song should be bamboo shoots it, do 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 do, bamboo shoots it. Hello, Shadow.
Hey, Shadow.
Never do that again. Jen.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello. Hello, Blue.
Hello.
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 Oh.
Press 2, heal,
Mongolians!
Oh, I just heard that twice because I put up the stream and had
have you seen the Injustice animated movie?
I have not,
I've seen
no.
parts of it.
It's shite.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
You know, in the comics and in the game, Wonder Woman is the real villain, right?
That's Tomoe?
Yeah.
Goddamn Mongolians!
They try and make
She'll be long.
they try and make her out as if she was just going along with Superman because she thought he was right, and then realised he was wrong.
She's a coward.
Even though throughout, so I've played the first game.
She knows a lot.
I've read the comics as well.
She actively is the one encouraging Superman to do all the horrible shit.
Whenever he falters, she pushes him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they found out that Wonder Woman actually hired the Joker to kill Lois.
Hironori learned from my example. He led a rebellion to seize the clan.
There's a bit of fun conspiracy
But only
theory
after
for you.
butchering Lord Nagao's best men.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, I don't like that Wonder Woman.
Didn't die
No, you're not
fighting
supposed to, really.
That
Yeah.
is a story to
But
protect Nagao's
the funny thing
legacy.
is, that Wonder Woman actually makes you feel sorry for that Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As his teacher, I could never be trusted again. I was granted the mercy to resign.
I mean, the
my
Joker
position.
takes away his wife, his unborn child, and his
Convinced
city,
myself
and Wonder
the
Woman
way of
takes
the
away
goal had to survive.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wonder Woman takes away his balls.
With humanity.
I should have admitted long ago.
Lois Lane has already taken away his balls.
Get out.
I
True.
wanted her to understand what it meant for me to teach again.
So it
Like
sounds like the kind of
everything
story
else.
that I would
She turned it
kind of
against me.
despise, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you noticed though, even the mainstream Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
everybody
never
who
redeem
knows who
Lord
Superman is
Nagato.
calls him Clark, right?
And you won't
Yeah,
change
yeah.
Tomoe.
Wonder Woman
Oh,
calls him
yeah.
Cal.
But today, you saved the
Right.
Yeah, I'm not calling you by your
Yes.
human name. I'm going to call you by your Kryptonian name.
With my new students.
Fuck off, you pretentious bitch.
Yeah,
I'll
it,
meet you at Castle
even though
Kanto.
it makes
My role is
little, if
No
any
sense.
sense that
Yeah.
why you would actually, like how you would actually
We
know
will,
that.
Sensei.
Well, everybody knows. Yeah, it's common knowledge what his Kryptonian name is.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like it's a secret that he's got to protect.
Yeah, that literally only him would know. You know, considering
Your
what happened
legend
to fucking Krypton.
grows.
It's one of the things he released. He disclosed when he was first interviewed by Lois Lane, when he found out about it himself. Like, it's not as if it's a secret that could harm him and his loved ones.
Yeah.
Oh, your name's Carl L. Like, that's an alien name, isn't it? Yes.
Incense
It
mixed with
doesn't
black
pertain to
powder
anybody on
creates
Earth, does
thick
it?
smoke.
No.
Enough to blind
That's
enemies.
fucking useless, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I was going to look at Jen's piece of artwork.
Oh yeah.
And where's it at?
It's in creations. I still have to finish it. Like, I have to work on the.
Yeah, I've got to go and look for a different area.
Well, it's in Arms's server. It's up.
I say the dog's growing.
Yeah.
Stock on that rifle is really too short.
I know. Yeah, I talked to
Yeah.
Arms about it, but I did try to size it for the dog more than necessarily accuracy, because like even the mechanisms, like Arms isn't wrong. I couldn't quite get the flint in there. Like I couldn't quite fit it.
No, you explained it. Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough. But your style is definitely coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Like, but barring our concentrated autism, like it's actually really good.
No, I don't have autism. I'm a cunt.
Well,
Well,
no,
there is
Close
that, but,
enough.
you know.
it's why I was talking to Arms about it. Like I know there's details I couldn't do, but just by simply talking about it or like getting him to point out the things that he doesn't see, that means when I go and look again, I'm gonna hopefully get better pictures, because that was part of my grief with Google. Is you look up a picture and you really have to be specific at what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Because I went red coat because I got a variety of the weapons that they had, but like the best drawing I had of the gun was a sketch, and everything else was like pictures of the men in pose. And I was like, I kind of want a picture of what the gun looks like, not necessarily in the pose.
Yeah. So like you would need to sort of know what sort of make and model is to sort of see what it looks like outside of like sort of historical photographs with them in with soldiers. Whereas if you don't know that, then it's really fucking hard.
It is making it up. Like I have to like make up what little things I can see from every little angle that I've seen the gun, and that's not a fish shit. Like it's okay. Like I got a gun out of it, and it's certainly like I could see myself using this again. Like sure, I might lengthen it because I knew that. Like I knew when I was looking at the pictures that the butt wasn't nearly long enough.
Right. Yeah. Or to be fair, like even if you keep like the butt the same sort of rough size, but then like maybe shorten the barrel length a bit, just to so it sort of compensates essentially, So it works with the dog, with the sort of rough sort of size of the dog as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I could see myself using other models too, because like, yes, I've got the British dog, but I was like, okay, well, that doesn't like I know the Americans were using similar guns, but that doesn't mean they were the same,
Yeah.
They were shit in the arse. Not different either.
About the samurai who's going around killing the enemy.
I wouldn't see them as being vastly different, because like I look at the pictures and like they aren't, but
They weren't.
But at the same time, like the little differences of like, well, we didn't have this, so we used that. I don't know that it makes a difference in a picture.
On average, I think the arms that the revolutionaries were using, especially the militia, were kind of more primitive.
Remind you of
Okay.
more peaceful times.
That's kind of what I thought, like, because they would have had.
Matchlocks more than flintlocks, I think.
Oh, hi, Spoonie. I didn't. Sorry. I really do need to check the chat now.
Yes, you do.
This
is why you don't get many people
See
watching.
where the golden bird leads me.
Maybe I'll do just that.
Also because I spread,
We should live until our home is
also
safe
because I
once more.
spread malicious
will,
lies
Lord
about you. But yeah.
Thank you.
You know what? For some reason, I don't seem to give a fuck about that.
And apparently, Spoonie thinks Jen likes big butts.
I can repair all
And she
kinds
cannot
of
lie.
Well, who doesn't like
she
big
can,
butts?
actually, I've heard her lie quite a
Even
few
armor
times.
fresh off the battlefield.
Oh well,
does look quite damaged. Bring me something in better condition.
Well, the
and
other
I will
thing
be
for the
honored to show
American
you my skill.
Revolution is, I know they were actually getting a lot of their materials from France.
yeah.
Like they're soldiers.
The like I
traitorous
roll when I say
heathens.
that, like you guys don't know that they did that, but yeah.
That's one thing. That surefire way to piss off an American uber alles type American. Yeah, and they go, "We beat your ass in 1776." And I said, no, actually, the bunch of French soldiers beat a bunch of Hessian mercenaries in 1776.
Yeah.
You have my thanks.
Yeah. And arguably by that point, us as the British Empire didn't entirely give that much of a fuck, really. But,
Well, we were saving money and manpower for the inevitable death of the French.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is maintaining the colonies, especially when it's about a good 1,000-odd miles away from Britain itself, is pretty fucking expensive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the best way to resolve the entire thing.
Yeah.
You're still part of the British Empire, but you govern yourselves.
Yeah, sort of like
you
modern day. Yeah, sort of like modern day Jamaica or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So more like a crown
put up
dependency.
taxes to pay for yourselves.
Yeah.
But you're part of the British Empire, even though you're not paying.
Yeah.
Yeah, crown dependency.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yes, and we'll actually pay you money if you kill any French people you come across.
Yes. To make up for that one time when you double crossed us.
America invades France.
Oh yes. Oh.
So
Like single-handedly, sorry.
Apparently, they're not putting the Union flag on the D-Day celebrations in France again.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because that's not disrespectful as fuck.
Like,
calm down. Who's been taken?
What was about before? Yeah, that's why the French president, when Obama visited France for the D-Day celebrations, both him and the French president said that the United Kingdom didn't have any part to play in D-Day.
Oh, fuck off.
Fuck off.
We have more beaches than the fucking Americans.
Right.
And
yeah,
it was British intelligence that gave all the intel to enable a beach invasion in the first place.
It was British intelligence that made the that faked the Germans out by putting a corpse in the sea with their fake plans in a briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's such a weird thing to do, and it's in everything lately. So I can make this complaint, but like, no one should downgrade what the U.S. actually did do in World War II, but for some reason they feel the need to claim stuff that they didn't do.
Yeah. Oh, the Americans, yeah. Well, like win the war, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because they did contribute a lot. Like, I think you should give respect to contributions that matter, but it's like this need to claim things that a lot of people have no claim to.
It was, I think the film The Bridget Reamargan or something where it's all American soldiers and they're taking this bridge from the Germans, and apparently there were no American troops there for that battle.
Yeah. It takes away from actual victories that happen when they do it, and that bothers me. You know, it's like the game character that everyone's bitching about, the Yasuke character. I'm like, if you actually understand his story.
The what character?
Yasuke. The black samurai.
Oh yeah, but you've got medieval
black
Japan,
retainer
right?
Rather than actual samurai. Yeah.
You've got medieval Japan. All of medieval Japan. So you put a black person into your game.
Yeah.
I mean, that is obvious diversity hiring for a game, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's also disrespectful to. It's also disrespectful to the actual guy.
Someone was killed.
Like, I actually think when you actually look into his story, like the fact that he made it out alive,
bodies were
given the fact that he went into medieval Japan, and no, he wasn't a samurai, he was a retainer. Like, just that alone is enough of an honor.
His family didn't
like
survive.
for a foreigner.
Like Richard Chimapot's character in Shotgun, as I call it. Shogun. Richard Chamberlain.
Yeah.
It's just the more they try to give him, the more they actually take away from what his story was about, and I'm like, oh, I hate all of you.
Now,
definitely.
Give them a couple of years, they'll have him be the first black emperor of Japan.
Right?
Yeah. the entirety of Japan was black this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Now the problem is,
wrong. Like,
you know what happened when they do that?
Yeah.
Q Pearl Harbor 2.
Oh yes.
Like a coward.
It's also just they're not wrong. Like, there's so many other Japanese people back then that would have made better characters for the story.
Far better.
Like, far better. Like.
Don't let their deaths be in vain.
And they still gave him the fade. Like, I don't know if they know this, but like hair dyes didn't really exist back in medieval times. Like, I'm not saying you couldn't dye your hair, but like, it's not the same
A
context.
fade, like the haircut, which is a culturally incredibly ridiculously recent thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's even more recent than Armskiller's birth certificate.
Yeah.
There you go.
It gave his character a fade. He's got the dreads and a fade. I'm like, oh, really?
Yep.
I wouldn't surprise me if he had a pair of sunglasses as well.
They could have gotten away with it, you know?
But yeah, going back to the point about, say, like British, and I think that seems to be like a fairly sort of common thing nowadays. Is like, okay, regardless of like the actual objective achievements of, say, like the British Empire or British people, it's always like portrayed as like the negative or the sort of evil. So like, yeah, exactly. Like, oh, the
there is
British
an anti-Anglo
objective. Yeah, like the objective British achievements of like World War II is it's all America and France. It's like, okay, all of the achievements that they had during the British Empire is like, oh, the Empire is evil regardless of context.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, like you know, Britain's involvement in like the old Crusades. It's like, oh, the Crusades were bad entirely, you know, regardless of the context of why it fucking happened to begin with. It's
the abolition of slavery, where the British did that just to stop black people from getting around the world.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, like, okay, and even me as like a, you know, proud Brit, born and raised, I can see our history, and like there are objective times when we weren't the best, the baddies.
Yeah.
Like,
of course they were.
Yeah. Well, just like any other country during like any other time period, right?
I don't like admitting it, but
I don't particularly like admitting it either. But at the same time, objectively speaking, we were.
I especially don't like admitting it when we have to deal with fucking wank stains that will do their best to say anything.
In that situation, then I completely lie about it.
Yeah.
Because
no, we were golden haired, but we were the golden haired boy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's just that's the thing. You don't have to make outright fucking lies about it in order to point out that fact. It's like, okay, you can point to like actual dates within history to say like, okay, we were kind of fucked up during that time period with that context. You don't have to then extend it to like, oh, the entirety of the British Empire was bad. You know, it's like it's.
You know, that
doesn't necessarily follow from the other.
You know that famine in India that they point to as has been because of the British.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was. It was a clerical blunder.
Another samurai.
But before and after that one particular famine,
when will he return?
Under the British, famines were no longer a thing in India. Whereas every year before we had the control of India, famines were a yearly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I find a lot of the rhetoric that comes from, when it's coming from the white side, they're also the same bitches who complain about how the poor was really attacked upon during, like, say, the Victorian era and up. And they all act as though they haven't gone from being people who can trace their families to poor people who are now rich, who are doing the exact same thing to the poor that they're bitching about. Because all they do is look down on and complain about people who don't have the same funding as they do, as though they're uneducated. They haven't changed. So while they can sit there and be like, well, the people in the past were heinous, have you done better than they have?
Have you actually done anything?
Seriously, the people they complain about in the past, they haven't even done as good as. Because Cheryl pointed out, they haven't done anything.
A lot of times, a lot of times
My
these
back can wait.
people will
Look
lie
at his horse.
and mislead,
Yeah.
which I would argue is generally worse than.
And here's another one.
Nothing out of the
These
ordinary.
people that they complain about, these evil white people in the past who, were
Never seen
horrible to poor people. I mean, not so much in Europe, but in England, and I'm specifically saying England here, not Britain, England.
Right, yeah.
And you go from the early days of England, right? Take a jump of, like, say, 100 years, right? Each time you jump 100 years, the life of the peasants and the poor people
I know this
is noticeably better.
belonged to Lord
Yeah.
Hideji. Jinroku is no samurai.
Whereas in
I get
Europe,
the truth from him.
like Germany and especially France, for example, the quality of life for the poor people and peasants remained the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
England is the best country in the West,
Where is Jinroku?
He left quickly
with the
after
possible
we went to
exception
the
of
bath.
America. I will give them
He
that.
must have been important.
Yeah.
Oh,
in
fine.
fact, like especially, you know, sort of around, say, like the Industrial Revolution's sort of era of America onwards. So yeah.
What, you mean the Industrial Revolution that they copied off us?
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like it's, the same time period is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
It's why I point that out, because like a lot of the times you see the people talking like that. Not everybody's the same. Like I do know people who've come from family that were impoverished, and you know they came out on the right side. Like they still understand that nothing comes for free, and people made sacrifices so you can have the things that you have. And then you've got kids who are just and adults who don't appreciate anything.
Funny thing is, when you look at the people who appreciate what they've got the most when it comes to rich people, are what you call old money.
Yeah.
But these are people who are born and raised to handle money and the power and privilege that it brings.
You fool!
Not like what they call the nouveau riche, the new rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, a bunch of yobs with money.
Essentially, yes. Yeah.
With public school educations. You're doing that song again, aren't you?
I don't want to kill you. Stop!
He's going to do one of those jumps off a cliff one of these days, and it's going to be just splat. Re-roll your character.
Well, he's already done that twice before, from what I've been watching.
I challenge you to a duel.
No, what about an outright death?
You want to fight me?
Yes.
Right.
It's the only way.
If that's your wish,
Oh,
I accept.
you want to fight him? Want to fight me?
Choppy, choppy, your pee-pee.
That's a funny name.
Oh, it's a big battle. Don't die, Arms.
So yeah.
Why's he got a COVID mask on?
Well, you see, the origins of COVID extend far further back than we thought.
He fucking gave up! He gave up!
I was just trying to survive.
You're impersonating.
It's because he got a COVID mask on.
I'm terrified. Like, don't give it to me, man.
Please,
No, don't sneeze on me, please! Don't sneeze on me! I don't want the lurgies!
Leave. And if I ever see you wearing
Don't
that
want
armor
the
again,
COVID, no!
we'll finish our duel.
But yeah, frustrations aside with like modern historical revisionism, this game is fucking beautiful.
I should tell those women the truth.
I'm
Apart
just
from
gonna
all the bamboo everywhere.
Yeah, there is a bamboo everywhere, but you know, yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't gone, oh, Japanese, it's all bonsai trees, so all the trees should be about it's so small, he keeps stepping on them. Oh, I forgot TC was here. He's been uncharacteristically quiet.
What do you mean uncharacteristically quiet?
Precisely what I say. I'm saying that you're being quiet and it's not characteristic of you.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the ultimate stealthy animal is the squirrel, you see.
No, it isn't.
I know it isn't, but you know. I try to give him a compliment, even though it's untrue.
He's a squirrel. You don't give squirrels compliments. You give them a left hook.
Unless he's a red squirrel, in which case, like you.
Then you have him shot as a communist spy.
I see. I get the picture. I get the fucking picture.
Oh, fucking right!
Yes. Jesus Christ.
The problems with modern day Marxism is like all down to the red squirrels this entire time.
Right?
Well, they keep getting shot.
Exactly.
You fucking Ruski rodent.
Yeah. Well, when you're looking, we'll just come and steal your nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any nuts, comrade?
Yes.
Dos Fadanya.
No! Don't you see the tits? I'm a woman! Was that Blue?
That is Blue. Bye, Blue.
No.
Bye, Blue.
Blue's gone. Oh no,
Bye,
I've
Blue.
had enough of this conversation. It's degenerated too much.
Yeah.
Well, TC can fill in for Blue. Just every time somebody says, no, that's disgusting.
Dos Vadanya, comrade.
It's uncanny. It's like he's still here.
TC, that was terrible. That just sounded like a guard dog that couldn't really be bothered.
It's totally funny because I know exactly what you're talking about.
That was a very bad Dalek.
Yeah, we're going to lose Shadow for a minute because there's a naked man sitting in some water now.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I saw it asked twice now. It's like,
Act with honor. On and
Even though he
off
did
the
fade
field.
into the fucking rock.
Jiggy.
I can't forget that.
Yes, we know he likes Dickie. He likes Harry as well. Bob.
Ah, I see, right. Yeah.
And yes, for anyone wondering, I did just go inside the rock.
Mm-hmm. He went inside the rock.
No, he came inside the rock. He came inside the rock.
No, he went inside the rock.
Poor Dwayne.
Oh.
The rest of us use a toilet.
Yes.
Yes, and as Shadow said, poor Dwayne.
Right. And hello, Spoolie.
Shadow loaf do shadow loaf do shadow loaf.
Oh no.
Shadow loaf.
Now that's a different picture image.
Hmm.
Snow leopard coming out of a loaf of bread. You're welcome, Blue.
Or just a snow leopard lying down and like looking like a loaf of bread.
Actually, I think it should be a snow leopard in a black slouch hat, red scarf over its face, a black trench coat, and two silver pistols.
Yes.
Jinroku wasn't the man you thought. He wasn't a samurai at all.
No, I'm not doing anymore. Go away.
You knew he was lying?
He seemed harmless.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
I hope you didn't kill him.
The snow leopard knows.
No, he doesn't. He's a fucking snow leopard. He doesn't know anything apart from snow and being a leopard.
Fine without him.
Oh yeah.
We will be again.
A snow leopard looking like a loaf of bread. Did you really need to say that?
Yes. I do need to see that.
Need
Like,
to say that.
right this second.
Need.
Oh,
Need.
Actually, TC, yes.
No,
TC, yes, he did need to say that because he's contractually obligated.
Well, at least he gave me a reason.
And you had to rise to the occasion.
I certainly did. I certainly did. Thank you very much.
You crusty bastard.
Well, don't get all crummy on me. Come on.
The conversational equivalent of a yeast infection.
Hey, TC, I hope when you when you log off tonight, I hope you get belted by your Bran.
Pelted by your Bran, holy fuck, okay.
Yeah, it's Bran mother.
You had to plant that seed into my mind now, didn't you?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, wait, there is a grain of truth in it.
Up enough, TC.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Blue.
Welcome back, Blue.
Your timing is impeccable. We're just about starting on loaf puns.
Why are you spouting nonsense?
It's true.
Because me and Jen had come up with the idea of a snow leopard lying down, and it looks like in the shape of a loaf
Hey,
of bread.
TC, that reminds me of a song. Yeah. Smoke gets in your eye.
Hey.
Yeah, because I think Batman was singing about Shadow Loaf, and then so I was like, oh, so it's like a cat bread?
Yes. The tiger loaf.
Yes, and now you're going to have to make a snow leopard that's dressed up like the Shadow. For Shadow.
Yes, that would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it could be a bit shady.
Yeah, well,
yeah, that would work. From the pictures we've seen of him, Shadow isn't very slim.
Right.
Bitch, what?
No, I didn't say anything inherently derogatory there. You took it as derogatory, so therefore that's a you problem.
This was recent.
Right.
And it made you chuckle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, to be fair, I do need to start doing something to lose weight. It's getting a little bit of a problem now. But, yeah.
I'm surprised about that, considering the field that you're in, Shadow.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, mate. You know.
Is it full of balls?
It's more down to sort of what it is that I eat and the lack of exercise that I do outside of work. It's yeah.
A lot of guys who do work that Shadow does, and I'm not speaking for you, Shadow. I'm just saying this is somebody who worked in a grocery store and saw what you would eat. A lot of times they'll bring things that are like quick buys that are like high energy. So we would make sandwiches called a lumberjack. And so a lumberjack is a loaf of bread. It's usually got 3 types of meat on it. So it'll usually be like a turkey, a ham, and a beef. And then it has cheese. So sometimes the place will have 1 kind of cheese. Sometimes it's 2 kinds of cheese. You got sliced cheese. So it'll be like cheddar and... Say I have Havarti. That's what I'm using up. I gotta use up Havarti. So the other slice is gonna be Havarti. And then it's got a full layer of tomatoes, a full layer of lettuce. And then the bread is decorated with a mixture of mayo and mustard, just because it's easier to spread it.
Right.
Okay.
These guys will come in and either buy a full one or a half of one. And you know that they're eating one of those every time they have a lunch.
Good. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Because that tends to be the thing about builders is that the work that they do requires quite a bit of energy throughout the day. So anything that's sort of they have like relatively little time for breaks or to eat. So it's anything that's sort of relatively quick to make or to eat and is just gives you quite a lot of energy to get you through the day is what is required. The downside is that it makes you extremely fucking fat. so that tends to be the thing with builders is that they're either
fit or fat.
yeah, they're either very, very slim, in which case they've, only just started the job, or they're extremely fat.
Which you just finish the job.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Or like, you do come across the occasional one that's like real sort of lean and fit. But yeah, those tend to be the types of builders who go to the gym either before or after work. So they're actually, getting into like a more sort of healthy and active sort of lifestyle outside of what it is they're doing at work. So they're burning off the excess fat as they go throughout the day.
And the spirits of the fallen samurai were grateful.
Yeah, guess which one I am.
Well, I know what was going through my mind when Jen was on about that sandwich with that particular name.
Yeah.
As soon as she said it, all I could hear in my head was Michael Palin going, "I cut down trees, I wear high heels, suspenders, and a bra.
Oh God, yeah.
I wish I'd been a girly, just like my dear papa." Only also in Shadow's voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still like that that verse, Yeah. I cut down trees, I eat my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea.
Yes. Yeah.
Good evening, my lord.
I've been searching for them for so long, and I have nothing to show for it.
A lumpy jack.
If your blades need work, let me be of use.
Did everybody go quiet?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
You will like the finish.
Yeah, I had to open a container. I was like,
Apologies.
Chris, I need your man
don't
hands. He's like,
have
well,
what
you
you
can't
need to
have
do the
them.
work.
I need those. And I was like, oh, okay, well, can you open a lid for me then?
Yeah, can I borrow your hands? Like, what the hell?
It's most of the time I can get a lid off, but every once in a while I'll get the odd lid where I'm like, this is a job for a guy with hands. Big, giant hands, because I can't get it to do shit.
Man hands.
Man hands.
So big, muscular, strong male hands.
Basically, yep.
So you're not going to be asking Shadow then?
Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
To be honest with you, Batman, given what he does for a job, he'd probably be the best one to go to. No offense, like him and TC maybe, because TC cooks a lot, so he understands entirely what I mean. Like one jar to another jar, some jars are fine, some jars are just oddly like, are you preparing for an apocalypse with this jar?
No, TC cooks a lot. That means he knows somebody with big, strong hands. That doesn't mean he has big, strong hands.
True.
I see.
Well, maybe he goes to Shadow then, He goes to Shadow, like, Shadow. They're preparing for the apocalypse with this jar. Can you help me get it open? And Shadow's just like, here, let me get a wrench. I'll just beat it.
No, that's where Shadow goes, I'll just go and get my boyfriend.
We should run.
Who's more or less exactly like me, but just like muscle bound and fucking built like a fucking brick shit house. Just cracks it open with his pinky finger. He's like, there you go.
He just glowers at it.
Yeah, exactly. Gives it a stern look.
Yeah, he just puts the lid of the jar in the jaws of an excavator and makes done.
Yeah, there you
go.
Unfortunately, it's the excavator that turns round.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
And Spoonie says, Venture's got a pickle jar that needs opening.
Yeah.
No worries, Spoonie. I got you covered. Just send it over via Royal Mail.
Oh God.
It'll get here sometime in next year.
Yeah, next year. God, that's
Well, I
that's
know,
optimistic.
I know that.
Yeah, optimistic.
It's a little bit.
Let's see what their standard is for fucking next day delivery for 2 people that live in the same country.
Oh my god, yeah.
Your package, next working day. Fucking 3 weeks later, the bloody thing arrived, and Arms had already ordered new parts.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, fuck you then.
I mean, this century might be optimistic as well.
Well, yeah.
The cemetery.
The cemetery. Yeah.
Cemetery,
Yeah.
Mongols.
I still wouldn't
They
have
they just deliver it to your grave. It's just like, here you go. Sorry for the wait.
I was gonna say that was a joke of great proportions, but yeah.
That was terrible. I mean, seriously, TC. I mean, that was beneath you. I would have expected that from Cryptic.
Yeah.
I'd say it's 6 feet below.
Cryptic.
The iron mark isn't here.
Come on, Cryptic.
Cryptic, come on, Cryptic. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
think about it. Yeah. Grave, Cryptic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'd say that joke is 6 feet below you as well. That's do better.
I got that one from Eve like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
That joke,
just for that. To me.
That joke totally folded me over. Yeah, I know.
Oh boy.
Pain.
I hope you get hit by a bounce safe that's just fallen off a 747 in flight, TC. A full bounce safe. You know, one of those ones that you can get a couple of Mercedes in, and it's entirely packed with pound coins.
Okay.
So you think the bank would have a crush on me?
I better warn them.
Okay, you just redeemed yourself.
Yeah, that joke played over the all of my mind.
I hope you wake up as a contestant for It's the Knockout.
Ha! Also, so yeah, Spoonie, I would suggest the former.
Save the merchant with the
I think the last thing you need is glass shards in your pickles.
He's my brother.
Yes.
Pickled olives.
What you would actually need, Spoonie, is what they call a man hammer.
A monkey wrench.
He deserves
A man hammer.
Yes. Part man, part hammer.
Or if you're a man and into bestiality, a monkey wench.
And you had to go there, didn't you?
Right. I did.
Spoonie, why don't you just do it the American way and shoot it open?
Yes!
Yes.
Hit it at just the right angle where the lid sort of spins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, we all know how Americans get jars open.
Yes.
Yeah.
They turned out.
Grenade.
No.
Grenade. Oh, hi, FBI person. Can you open this jar for me, please? Down to the ground! But I just want the jar open.
I was
Oh,
saving this for the
fuck,
apocalypse.
where's the
but
bear?
The apocalypse just arrived, so I need it open.
Yes.
Now I'm just imagining someone swatting themselves just because they wanted them to open a jar.
Officer, I'm being held hostage by a jar of pickles.
And here's the thing, though, mate. Like, with the sort of average IQ of the sort of average Twitch streamer, I wouldn't put it past them at all.
Oh, Blue's from the Tide Pod generation, right?
Yes.
Right.
Oh no.
And he says he can imagine. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
It probably has. It's just one of those things in the secret book of things that the Klops keep just for later when you know.
No, the SWAT challenge. The self-SWAT challenge, I should say. Yeah, the challenge is you've got to swat yourself.
Like, I don't doubt if you paid them just to release like a list of the weirdest TikTok calls they've gotten from people, it would just stun us all.
Stuck his weenie in the bottle. Oh my!
There.
Now he can't get it out. You
You
don't
know,
remember that Weird Al song? The parody of Genie in a Bottle.
No.
That's not one of those thoughts I'm gonna be stuck on for a while. Like the next time I meet a cop, I'm gonna be like, do you guys ever like have like lists of like the weirdest reports you've ever had from people? Like even like the TikTokers?
What?
Right?
No, sorry. What?
Okay. Oh, you're underground. Did you find the basement? Ah.
No, I phased into it.
The secret samurai technique
Of being a fucking ghost.
Didn't know your
faking
character was
death.
dead.
I just had to have a look there because I mentioned one of the songs, and my God, Christina Gorilla's nose is getting bigger, isn't it?
Christina Gorilla?
Yeah, that tiny Latina singer.
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright, let's do that again. This time.
I know she's 43, but God, age has not been kind to this woman.
It's
No.
safe to move.
Like I said, Christina Gorilla.
Yeah, bless her. Yeah.
She went woke and her brain fell out.
Yes, and the rest of her body went with her.
Yep.
Yeah, it's as much as time can be extremely kind to some people, to others, most people, it's like time is an enemy of pretty much everybody.
You're not getting out of this with your dignity.
Nope. Absolutely none of it. Yeah. And it's going to be progressively harder and harder to make yourself better as time goes by. So it's like, oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, time. You're an asshole.
No, just for that, we're walking with a limp from now on.
You know what that means, Shadow?
Yes.
Chop chop. Fucking work on your writing. Look.
Speaking
I
of
made
which,
it this far without making a jab.
All right, yeah. Well, speaking of which, how's your sketchbook coming along?
Rather well, actually.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Well, one of my pencils disappeared, and I think the book. Like,
oh, is that what? Oh, right.
No.
Sure.
I think the gravitational pull from the book is just sucking in everything because of how empty the sketchbook is.
Right.
That's why you keep it on your lap, is it?
Saved my life. Thank you.
Ew.
Well, I say the sketchbook is looking a bit
Your brother
sketchy
told
to
me
me.
you work for the Mongols. They promised to protect my family and our sisters.
Take a bow.
Now your brother is
I'm here
dead.
till Tuesday.
Yeah, go on,
I'll be here with-
after that joke, I think you I think it's made you ill because you're looking a bit drawn.
No wonder the Mongols thought I betrayed them. They live hiding in Iron Mark. Besides, they're engraved with the bear's name.
Now, see, everyone's sighing, but I actually like that one.
Yeah. I have to admit, this joke scores, that one was a bit sketchy.
And I cannot face my
Yeah.
family after this.
Well, no. If we're talking about sketchy and drawn, there is a line to be had.
Can I confess to you guys while you're still here?
Oh.
Yes.
Before you leave. So that otter, I had to go to Mitch and be like, listen, you need to help me rename the otter. Because I picked the worst general out of all the Americans I could have gone with as a theme. Because I was stuck on the idea that Polly Benedict sounded like a really good
Yes,
name.
you picked the traitor.
Yeah.
I did notice that when you were like talking about, oh, you're picking the traitor, right?
Said anything.
I didn't say anything.
In fact, we should.
I didn't say anything bad.
Good
I just
idea.
noticed it.
We should
Oh, I knew.
Great idea.
Well, that wouldn't have lasted very long because I know more Americans than I know Brits, and so I went to Zell and he started laughing at I could feel him laughing at me through the computer screen.
Yeah, but I mean, if you got everybody says this is a good one. It's a really good name. He probably wouldn't have because it's a joke and it's going to get you into trouble.
Well, to be
he's
fair,
a he, so.
To be fair, Polly does like the eggs. You know, the eggs Benedict. So I don't know if my brain twisted that on me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with Benedict Arnold, though.
I know. For some reason, it's played off as a rumor in the U.S. though. Like every once in a while, someone will play it off like it is, even though it isn't.
Well, these are the people who try and claim that teddy bears were named after one of their presidents. I don't think they were.
Yeah. No.
Now we all know they were named after an English king, Edward the Confessor.
Right. Yeah.
He lied. I don't know where the name comes from, but I've heard that the idea that they were named after Teddy Kennedy is an American myth.
Yeah.
But then again, we've all got myths about things from our own country, haven't we? Like the French have got a myth that their country is actually a nice place.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of no longer agree with that myth, considering the past few years.
Yeah,
well,
the French
some French, yeah.
Yeah,
they
that's true.
They just think that there's certain interlopers who aren't nice.
Right.
What do you do if that fox turned on and bit your balls off, Arms?
I have a sword.
Well,
yeah, but
I never knew you would discover my kink bats.
But you're not expecting the fox to turn on and bite your balls off, are you?
Alright, where's the fox?
Yeah,
went
pet
under
the
those
fox.
2 pieces of wood.
Make up for last time from ignoring the fox.
Yeah, now I'm being reminded of that time Armskiller executed a fox on my Minecraft world.
Oh.
Well, you did name him after. Let's be completely honest here. You did name him after the bad Foxy.
Bad Foxy?
Yeah.
Moving on.
What bad Foxy?
I know exactly who they're talking about now.
Just type it in bloody Discord.
I'll leave blue for that one because I'm actually enjoying this this game a little too much to get into that bullshit.
By the way, the fox didn't actually die. We just made it look like we hung it from a pole.
Oh yeah.
Oh right. So instead of just mercifully killing it, you just put it on a fucking pole like fucking Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
Go on, Blue. Type it in text chat. I want to know who this fox is.
Yeah, I mean, for you to be like, I don't know who that is.
Probably,
yeah. Well, especially me. I don't know anybody really.
Yeah, good.
Who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
Alright, so you don't get anything from hunting deer. Okay.
Huh.
What's the point of killing the deer?
Hey, I'm waiting, Blue.
I presume it depends. It's sort of randomly generated as to whether it sort of drops anything for you. I presume.
It's like that. Just like I'm probably not going to be killing deer, which okay, to be fair, doesn't sound like a bad thing, but
yeah.
But I mean, it's
yeah, there's no point in something that you're not gonna get anything from, which it should have given you meat and hide at the very least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You'd think at least the leather.
Yeah, because like they've gone to the level of like, okay, you can actually shoot it and kill it, but like not actually drop anything for you once you do. So it's like, oh, okay, so it's just something I can do for the sake of doing, with no reward for doing it. Is that okay? So I'm just basically not gonna ever do that again then. So.
Basically, makes you feel
Yeah,
bad. Like all of a
yeah.
sudden you're like a big dick because you're like, I killed you for
Unless,
no reason. You hurt me.
unless that was the point. Eh?
Yeah, because that's the perfect thing to say to Shadow, isn't it? Mention a big dick. You homophobic woman. I think with his lack of typing, I think Blue doesn't know who this fox
I put
is.
it in your DMs. That's.
We could have said that.
Yeah, or you could have.
Oh yes, that rings a bell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, the only reason why I didn't clarify is because we are still on a public stream.
Yeah,
Could have been worse.
I mainly just thought the event of the Minecraft thing was funny. I didn't want to go into the context behind it.
Yeah.
Could have been worse, Arms. It could have been Aussie Tom.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh God, yes.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Why did you remind us?
Yeah.
Because enough time has gone past.
And I am so happy that I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, you really.
Like all of
so you
this,
should.
all of this
And
deep
so you
lore
should.
with all of this
We
deep
could
lore with the
introduce you to
server.
Aussie Tom, but we don't know how to get into contact with him, and we like you too much.
Oh, right. Fair enough. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like all of this deep lore with like you guys in the server is just like completely goes straight over my head, and it's like.
Well, there was this guy who sometimes turned up, this gay fella, Shadow called him.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a bit of a wrong one.
Oh well, yeah.
Mind you, it was more for the fact that he was his inclinations are a little bit weird.
Shady, let's put it that way.
Arms, you don't have to.
That wasn't a pun, by the way. Shadow.
I let the cat out of the bag when I said this gay fellow.
Yeah, called Shadow. It's like,
Yeah.
It's a little bit shady. Like, oh, right, okay, yeah.
When I say shady back
I know what you meant, mate. But it's just like that was like really good timing. I love how
I know, right?
I mean, right out loud, Arms. Use your law.
Hey!
Hey! Back on the old bread puns again.
Yep.
Yeah, all my bread puns have got them
Actually,
right.
that was a head pun.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Saying this is Mongol territory, but where are the Mongolians?
The who?
They're off milk.
The Mongolians.
Who's the
Mongolians? Mongolians!
Mongolians! Goddamn Mongolians!
Gotta make yourself some sweet and sour pork so you can lead them into it.
Hello, welcome to City Walk.
Milk gets stuck in
Oh no,
the
City Walk.
You're bloody racist.
Oh, racist.
Oh, racist.
Racist.
Oh.
Racist.
Racist. Ah.
Oh, yes. Oh, Japanese. Oh, it's racism.
Ah, a specialist in lace. So you. Yeah.
Where the fuck are the Mongolians?
And lace relations.
Mongolians.
Where the fuck are the Mongolians?
Mongolians.
Mr. Mongolians. Mr. Mongolians, are you here?
Hold on. You're looking for the Mongols, are you?
Yes.
You see the Mongolians? the Mongolians were like, we smell someone from Vietnam. Have we ever tried Vietnamese? Have we ever tried Vietnamese? We've tried the Chinese. We've tried the Japanese. Have we tried the Vietnamese? They're hunting down cryptic.
We're the Mongol hordes. Hey. We're supposed to be Mongolia, but we're too fit. We ended up in Japan.
Get down with the Mongolians.
Oh, we're all going now.
Yes, very much.
Yes.
I'm trying my best to repent, but then I'm with you guys, so yeah.
Yeah, there's no repenting with us. Let's be
You've
honest.
got no chance with us.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Hold on. This is Shadow we're on about.
Well, yeah.
He's got no chance if he's by himself.
Alright, so this is saying it's Mongolian territory.
I don't think we work by numbers, you know?
Yet I can't find any Mongolians.
They're behind you.
Like, have you been through this area before, or?
No, this is my first time.
Huh.
Maybe I need to progress a little further?
Yeah, like this might be like an area for like a story mission rather than
Yeah.
It's like,
explore.
It looks like an area that's been like absolutely raped.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah,
Pretty
mate.
much every village he's been to looks like that.
Yeah, but that one's empty and there's blood everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? I think now is a...
Let's
What
see
a
it.
wonderful note to end off, if that's what you have to say, Arms.
Armskiller is a vampire, right? So,
Eat them?
Right.
yeah, there wouldn't be any blood though, would there?
He's a messy eater.
Then
Don't
he's not a
shade
very
him.
good. Then he's not a very good vampire, is he?
No.
Well.
He's in Japan. He was trying to figure out how to eat them with chopsticks. He failed a little bit. Okay? Time for it.
Using a straw.
I'm just imagining Arms with like a bowl of blood, just trying to get it with chopsticks. It's like, how is this not working?
No, like the stupid Chinese guy who tries to eat his soup with chopsticks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I cannot eat soup with 4 chopsticks. No. What's wrong with this picture? How come he looks like a Japanese version of the Joker?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the face mask.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be an Oni. It's supposed to make you look like a monster, but
Yeah.
Like I get why it exists historically, but just aesthetically speaking,
Hold
it's,
on, what's
it's a
the other
bit
one?
dumb.
What was the other mask there?
Oh, the hero is
Mask.
Tsushima.
No, the other mask. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
At least that one's friendly looking.
Really?
Compared to the other one, yeah.
I mean, it has a fierce mustache, if nothing else.
Yeah, it looks like a Japanese Santa Claus mask.
Just imagine climbing
little
through
boy, what do you want for Christmas?
Just imagine him climbing down the fucking chimney with a katana, just. I have feather for you.
Yeah, Japanese Santa climbs down the chimney, throws. It kills your parents with throwing stars. Oh, Santa, what a present! In back of parents' necks.
You mean naughty boy Baka?
My name's Tsushima. Oh, I got the wrong house. I come back on your birthday with parents. My birthday's not until 24th of December. I got to wait whole year.
Oh shit.
Pretend I wasn't here.
Yeah, like,
shit happens.
Jokes aside, all those jokes aside, though, I am going to end it and call it a good day.
Okie dokies.
Okay.
So, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.